Hi everybody and welcome back. This is Final Hydra and today we're going to be taking a look at a new game, Evolve Stage 2. Now for those of you who know a little bit about Evolve and might have played it back when it was on the Xbox One, or I don't know if it ever was on the PS4, but if you've ever played Evolve before and aren't sure, Evolve now has gone free to play and it's been released on Steam basically for everyone to try their hand at, because the developers are trying to revitalize the game and bring some players back, and I think it's actually working effectively by just giving it to everyone for free. So we're going to be playing this game as the Hunters this time. We're going to do a little brief synopsis on the Hunters and like kind of what they do. I'm going to go over the roles and just explain it as best I can. So, for those of you that don't know, Evolve is an asymmetrical multiplayer verse game where you have one monster who has to evade and escape from, and then eventually get strong enough to take on and fight and kill 4 hunters who occupy 4 different roles: the assault, the trapper, the medic, and the support. And they basically have to work together as a team to fight the monster throughout various stages of its evolution and ultimately kill it before it can kill them. It's kill or be killed here. So the 4 classes that you can play as the Hunters. First, we have the Assault. Now the Assault is basically your tank, your DPS. He's kind of like all of those roles kind of like rolled into one. He's the tank and the DPS. He's kind of the get-in-your-face role for the monster. He just gets right up in the monster's face and just keeps dealing damage to him while tanking blows from him. Now, second, we have the Trapper, which basically, if you didn't guess it already, is the tracker of the 4. Basically, his job is to help the team get to the monster as quickly as possible and keep on the monster. So he has various abilities to help the team find the monster and slow the monster down enough for the rest of the team to stay on him. The medic's job is to keep the rest of the hunters alive, healthy, and well, and they also have various other abilities that can support the team. And the support, which basically is kind of a jack of all trades. He does a little bit of all of the other 3 roles. They have some of the supports actually have medic abilities, some of them have trapper kind of slow down abilities and tracking abilities, and some of them are just DPS supports. So you definitely have a lot to go in the support category. There's a little bit of everything in there. So today we're going to play a game. We're going to hopefully play as a hunter. There's no real way to select your role. That role preference, which I have here, is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've selected monster as my least preferred for this game, so we're going to try to get into a game and not be the monster. Looks like somebody prefers to play the monster in our current game, so hopefully he plays the monster instead of me. And there we go. So we've been selected to play the Assault for this round, and we get to pick our champion now. Basically, there are 6 available for each right now. Just like League of Legends, this game, since it is free to play, kind of rotates which characters are free. You get 1 from each class and 1 monster free every week to play, and it rotates, so you can play as different ones every week. The ones I have currently unlocked, I have Markov and Torvald, and Lennox is free this week. So I'm going to play as, I think I'm going to get in there. I'm going to go in there as Torvald. I really like Torvald he's actually my favorite assault. I don't know why I had to think really hard there. I didn't know if I wanted to show off like a basic assault, which is Markov, or if I wanted to go for a more advanced one in Torvald. But we're going to go for Torvald. Torvald excels at dealing some decent damage to the monster. That's kind of like his whole big bit. He has an auto-fire shotgun, if you didn't notice back there. Basically, get up in the monster's face, deal some damage with that shotgun. He has those dual cannons on his back, which are basically mortars. And that's kind of our long-range answer to the monster if we're chasing him, or if the monster is stationary during its evolution, or for whatever reason it's not moving away from us. We'll use our mortars then. It's also really good if the monster's trying to camp, like let's say we have a downed teammate, and the monster's trying to camp on top of the body, then our mortars are a good way to put some hurt into him to get him off, because they deal a lot of damage, but once you fire them, they're going to land where you initially fired them. So it does take the monster to have to be some stationary for a bit. And last in our personal arsenal is the shrapnel grenade, which basically is a landmine. It's not really a landmine, it's a grenade, basically. You throw it out there, it explodes, and Now, it does very minimal damage, but what it does do is it paints weak points on the monster's armor for the rest of the team to fire at and deal double damage if they hit it. So it's a really good utility tool. It's a really good damage tool to help the rest of the team deal damage. So we're going to be throwing those out as often as we can to paint the monster with lots of weak points for the rest of our team to get in there and hopefully deal some damage with us. It's a good way to spread the damage out amongst everybody. That weird blue robot over there is actually my favorite medic, and he's one of my favorite characters in the game. He's going to be hopefully keeping us alive. So we have the Trapper, which is the closest one to us with the cowboy hat. The robot is the medic, and the guy down the end in the yellow is the support. So they're going to be doing their own roles, hopefully. I just got to focus on doing mine. Getting in there, doing some damage, putting the hurt into this monster. So we're going to break out our mortars, and see, you can kind of see how they fire. We get that little reticle that I can paint on the ground at long range, not at close range. See how it's got that X through it. And that's going to be our way of hurting the monster at distance. And also, you know, if we're chasing him or doing what have you, it's really good for putting the hurt into him. Oh man, we just had the medic disconnect. That's never great. But, you know, that's what it is with an online multiplayer game, folks. You know, sometimes you have disconnects, sometimes you don't. Let's see if we can't catch up to this monster, though. We seem to be right behind him. And you could just see the range on this mortar right there, just like how far I can actually fire it. Just to show you like where I will be hopefully putting the hurt into the monster with it at long range with that. Alright, we're trying to catch up. Let's see what we can do. It looks like Nobby there happens to be our tracker, and he seems to be right on top of him, so he did a really good job. He found him, we were following the tracks like dummies. He knew exactly where the monster was, so we're going to try to catch up right now and see if we can't help him out, because he's probably right on top of that monster, which is not a great place to be if you had to guess. The monster can definitely deal some damage to you real quick, but we're going to get in there and we're going to toast him up, hopefully. And hopefully not become lunch for him ourselves. Damn. Monster is moving quick, and we are decent ways behind him. Oh, okay, so he was able, ooh, look, watch out right there. That's actually a plant that if you step in it will grab you and deal a lot of damage to you unless a teammate can rescue you. Alright, looks like we're in here now. Oh, I'm trying to throw this grenade. He kept knocking me back. See those diamonds that I'm painting on the monster right now? Those are the double damage that I was talking about. Well, if we aim for those, we're going to deal some double damage to this sucker. I'm just going to throw out some mortars there. I hit him with one, actually, which is very surprising because he's in the air. It's hilarious. The mortars usually for the Kraken are not the best thing ever, due to the fact that the Kraken has the ability to take flight where no other monsters do. Trying to whip out our grenades there, see if we can't get the monster with them. We really want to be landing these so that we can help our team deal damage to him. Like right now, he's kind of getting stuck in this corner, it looks like. I know that they're kind of behind me, but I'm trying to stay on this guy. We don't want to lose track of him. See, the mortar does take a decently long time to reload. Whoops. Kind of fell out of the sky there. I ran out of jetpack fuel, which is that bar there on the right side of my screen. If I didn't explain that, I do apologize. I'm explaining it now. Alright, he's way up there. Launch those at him if he stops to eat. Nope, doesn't look like it. We're just trying to keep on after him. Oh, he's my little buddy. He's my little monster. I want to shoot him in the face. Come on back here, you stupid animal. I'm gonna kill you, then I'm gonna eat you, because that's what I do as a hunter, I think. Don't really know if I don't. Gonna shoot you with my mortar. Oh man, he's just so fast. We're just having trouble keeping up with him at this point. Yeah, the monster, if it's not blatantly obvious, is much faster than... Ooh! Thought it was dead. Definitely not. It's alive. It's fighting me. Cool. So that was an albino creature right there. And what that does, basically... Ooh, good. See Nabi there. He's pretty good, or Nobi. What the albino creature does is when we kill it, it basically gives us a really cool little buff. I'm going to use my personal shield right now because the monster is right up on top of me. I think I'm out of shield already because he's doing some decent... Nope, still doing good. I can still see the little particles on my screen. Get down here. Oh, I hit him with another mortar there. See that blue bar above his health that just disappeared? That was his armor. So we just got all of his armor off of him. So now we're dealing health damage, which is what we have to do to finally kill it. It looks like we're getting him really low. We're dealing some good damage to this guy right now. We can just stay on him and not let him get away like he is right now. No, get back here, you damn dirty ape. Ooh, my mortar just hit him right in the butt and got the last of his armor off, I think. See, the monster, as soon as he disengages from us, starts to regain all that wonderful armor that I really wish he didn't have. But he gets all that armor back slowly. Oh man, we gotta get on him. We're so close to victory. I could taste it. I could taste it. I just want to get him. We're so close. He's only about like I think that I don't know whether our little thing is meters, feet, who knows, but he's real close. All right. It just evolved to stage 2 now. That basically doubles its health, gives it a little bit more armor, and it gets to level up its abilities as well. Basically, where we have all of our abilities right at the gate, the monster gets to pick and choose which abilities it has, and then it can level those up like 1 through 3 basically. And the abilities get stronger, either get more damage, they get more range, they can get a bigger area of effect if they're like AoE abilities, stuff like that. He's right here. We're so close. I'm gonna literally like almost touch him and he's gonna get away from me. Nope. Dome. See, now all the hunters, I wanted to explain it when I actually saw it. We all have the ability to toss the monster into this little dome, which we just put up above him now. And what that does is it locks him in basically and makes it so he can't run away from us for a limited portion of time, either by the dome range, and he can reduce the dome's time by hurting the hunters, by knocking us down, different stuff like that. Like right now he just knocked down the medic, and the medic is now on the ground wounded. They're gonna pick the medic. I'm assuming they'll pick him up, but I'm trying to stay on this monster to help us not lose track of him. I'm just gonna try to fire those at max range. Yeah, or is it? They weren't gonna get nearly close enough to him. Oh, that's annoying. He just used his big shockwave to push us back. Damn it. But we are definitely putting the hurting on him, which is what... See, basically, catching him and killing him sometimes isn't always your goal. It's just to make sure you're putting damage on him. You're putting him on the defensive leg. That can be sometimes your biggest... The biggest thing you need to do is just make sure you can keep putting the hurt into him. I don't know how far back he is, but he's definitely crossing in front of me. I'm just going to fire them up there. I don't know whether that was useful or not, or if it was a complete waste. Alright, I think he probably saw those explosions because he just turned his butt around and he's going the other way. So I'm assuming, yeah, this was the edge of the map, basically.
Monster domed.
Monster was domed. Oh, wow. Whoops. I'm the dummy there, guys. That's my bad. I thought I was on top of him, but I guess not. Alright, let's get in there. Use our lovely grenades here to... He's not even doing anything. What's going on, monster? What are you doing, buddy? Fight back. Don't just let us kill you. Oh, he doesn't care anymore. He's sad. I don't know why he gave up like that, but hey, I mean, I think we pretty much had it as a victory, really, no matter what, because he had, like, no health, and we were pretty much staying on him. He really didn't have the opportunity to eat or anything, so he might have disconnected at the end there as well. But there you have it, folks. That was one game as the hunters, and as you see, you get little daily challenges to play as the support, the medic, or different things. You get periodic rewards. Basically, these here are silver keys, and you use those to unlock other hunters permanently. You can get skins for them. There's no microtransactions in the game, so you can't actually spend real money, but you can unlock everything through continuing to keep playing. So that, I think, is really good. I think that's really great that you don't have to spend money sometimes to feel like you have to win. But so that was game one right there as the hunters. We did pretty good. I'm sorry that the monster at the end there just kind of gave up and, you know, rolled over and wanted to die, but it is what it is. So thank you very much for watching. This has been Final Hydra, and we've been playing Evolve Stage 2. If you like this video, please leave a like. I plan to put a whole bunch more of them out, one for each class and one for the monster at bare minimum. And if you like this content, please subscribe so you can see more of it when it comes out. Thank you very much, and I'll see you next time.